So y'all already know what time it is, man. Y'all know I'm an Atlanta Hawks fan, as you can see by all the stuff in the background. We all Atlanta everything over here. And fortunately or unfortunately, the Hawks just pulled off a 3-team trade via Shams Charania. I know I'm late, but man, better late than never. But anyway, Thunder Lu Dort to the Hawks in a 3-team trade, sources say via ESPN. And we're going to talk about all that and more in 1 second, man. But before we get started, make sure y'all like the video and comment y'all thoughts down below, because y'all already know we're trying to go with this thing to the moon, Dallas. Hey, and if nobody told you guys this today, y'all my brothers, my sisters, my family, love each and every last one of y'all, man. So anyway, let's talk about the trade itself. And here we go. This is the trade. 3-team trade scenario. It's not a hypothetical deal. It's done deal. Well, you know, not finalized, but y'all already know what it is, man. We got the Hawks will receive Lu Dort and Ryan Nembhard. It's not Andrew, not his brother. You know, from the Indiana Pacers. Mavs get Zaccharie Risacher, and obviously the Thunder are gonna get some much needed cap relief or what have you, because you know they were under the apron or they were getting close to it or what have you, and so they're gonna get picks, which they probably, you know, they stockpile picks like crazy, man. So they're gonna get the 2027 second round pick from the Mavs via the Bulls, or from the Bulls via the Mavs. Then you're gonna get the 2031 second round pick from the Hawks via the Rockets, you know, whichever one, and then 2032 second round pick from the Hawks, you know, via the Lakers. Which is crazy to me that we gave up, the Atlanta Hawks, that is, the Atlanta Hawks gave up Zaccharie Risacher and 2 second round picks for Lu Dort. Now, I'm not telling you that Lu Dort's not a good player, not that he's not gonna fit. I'm not even saying that it's not gonna be a terror to have him and Dyson Daniels on opposite wings and stuff like that. I just wonder who gonna get buckets, man. Like, we need some bucket getters. We got defense. We got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and maybe they're hoping that he's going to take that next step, turn the corner to being a bucket getter or what have you, man. But like I said right now, and maybe they're hoping that Jalen Johnson is gonna take that next step toward being a bucket getter or what have you, know, an extreme bucket getter, and just be able to get it done for us. But as it stands, man, we got to get some more buckets. And just talking about that, how everything is going to shake out. So obviously Jared McCain is now going to be moved into the starting lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We know that he was making some strides. And hey, Lu Dort was gonna make $17.7 million this year, and so he's an expiring contract. So I definitely understand, you know, the whole deal. Oklahoma City Thunder, they got Jared McCain. He's ready to move into the starting lineup. You know, he can get buckets. We saw some flashes this year, and you know, he scored 8 points a game this year. Played in 67 games. Ready to move into the starting lineup. You got plenty of defense. Alex Caruso probably makes him and Cason Wallace your only elite defenders right now, or the ones that's just really gonna do it. So Cason Wallace, his time is gonna go up. Y'all know I'm very high on Cason Wallace. If y'all ever watched any of my other videos on any other channel or what have you, I think he's one of the better young players in the league. And so, you know, when he and Lu Dort were out there, you know, you had a terror, and so it's gonna be something similar this time. He's just got to be ready to step up. Take those extra minutes and do that. But like we said, Jared McCain, the sky's the limit for him. And we saw, like I said, we saw some flashes of what he was able to do this year. Plus the Oklahoma City Thunder, like you said, you're getting off some salary. They didn't take any players back. And they didn't take any players back. And so you got, like I said, the Hawks, we get Lu Dort, Ryan Nembhard, which is sort of the same type of situation where we got to spend the money this year, but possibly looking forward to free agency next year. I don't even have a clue who's going to be a free agent next year, even less of a clue who's going to want to come to the Hawks, man, because that's the hardest thing for us all the time is who can we get? You got to get somebody that actually wants to be here. And a lot of times, guys, it's just a hard sell. Like, we got Magic City, we got all this stuff, man, but a lot of times people just don't want to be here. And that just is what it is. But if you got a guy that wants to be here, and Lu Dort wants to be here, he want to come here, play hard, we got hockey locks on the team, man. You got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. You have nice Dyson Daniels. Hey, good luck scoring the basketball with some of these lineups out there. But at the same time, you can play decent defense. You got, and then you're gonna have Lu Dort. You got Lu Dort, Dyson Daniels, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Like that's gonna be a terror right there. Jonathan Kuminga's not coming back, so that just is what it is. But you're gonna be relying an awful lot on Jalen Johnson to score buckets. And again, we know Nickeil Alexander-Walker was the most improved player of the year, and he was getting buckets this year. But at the same time, like what happens? Like when you're building a team like this, you gotta have a player. Like it works for the Oklahoma City Thunder because they have a player in Shea that's comfortable. You can tell Shea, hey Shea, you got to take every shot, and we're just gonna play defense, and he'll be cool with that. I just don't know that we have that in Atlanta. And maybe they're saying, well, that's not what we need because, like we said, Buddy Hield didn't play like much at all last year. Like it says he played 51 games, right? But like the time, I wish I saw his minutes per game or what have you. Because it couldn't have been many last year. Like let's see if we can get his minutes per game, because it couldn't have been many because you barely even noticed that he was on the team last year. So yeah, 25, 26, yeah, 6 minutes a game. He was getting 6 minutes a game last year. You barely even noticed that he was on the squad. Like that just is what it is, and it could be because of defensive things or because of that. But hey, maybe he's gonna be a bigger role this year. I don't know. But you're asking an awful lot for Jalen Johnson and for CJ McCollum to carry the majority of that. Like you said, now we got Gabe Vincent, Keaton Wallace. Like you got players on the team, but bro, we need some bigger bodies is what I feel like. So that's what Kuminga gave you, but Kuminga don't want to be here. It's cool. I just want some bigger defenders because I've seen this play out with the Los Angeles Lakers before when the Lakers had, who did they have one time? They had they had Pat Bev, and then they had Dennis Schroeder, who's normally a pretty good defender, decent defender at least. You had Rondo on the squad or what have you, and it's like they're just shooting over him. Like that's just how it goes. So I hope that we don't get a repeat of this year, but we really will be asking a lot. If you want this team to be successful, Jalen Johnson gonna have to take that next step. And probably be scoring 28 a game or something like that. Nickeil, he can stay where he is around 20. Maybe we need to get him up to 23, 25. And then CJ keep doing what he's doing with 20. You know, they might get you over the hump, but it just, like I said, they just ask a lot, like who's going to get the buckets right now. And but hey, defense seems to be the calling card, and maybe they're just going to do that. But hey, and surrounded with 3-point shooting. And last but not least, good old Zaccharie Risacher. So you traded your former first round pick from 2 years ago. I'm still pissed off because they didn't get Alex Sarr. They should have just picked Alex Sarr. And he said he didn't want to come here. He didn't want to play with Trae Young. All that good stuff. You end up playing with Trae Young anyway. So now what? I'm in favor of just pick the best player available. If you don't want to be there, you deal with the fallout later on. But it can't be now. It's a better situation in Washington if AD can stay healthy, Alex Sarr stays healthy. Then you got AJ DeBoss and Trae Young staying healthy, and then you got Tampini Young. Like that's a better situation in Washington just because you got somebody that's willing to take the bulk of the shots. You got Trae Young, he can play point guard. You got AJ, he's gonna be coming along. You got AD and Alex Sarr. Like, I mean, that's a pretty decent squad. But then you move here, and so you go to the reason the Mavericks did it. The Mavericks been trying to get Risacher from the Hawks for a minute. So that's where we are with that. They've been trying to get him, and he's, like he wasn't getting any minutes with us. Like his minutes were going down on the Hawks. Or what have you, and it just seemed, I guess it's just, what do you call it? I guess you would just call it an amicable split, because like I said, the minutes were diminishing. Look at this, like you're getting 8 minutes a game. You're a former first round pick, and in your second year you're getting 8 minutes a game. So like it's like it just is what it is, man. I guess this is just an amicable split. Or what? But that's what they said. It's playoffs. Sorry about that. Let's go. I don't want playoffs. We want regular season. Let's go regular season. I mean, he's getting 20. You're getting 22 minutes as a second round pick. I mean, as a former first overall pick. The production really wasn't there. The Hawks wanted to move off of him. Hopefully, it's a better deal there in the. Hopefully, it's a better deal for him. Better there, Dallas, where they actually want, where they feel like they want him. They feel like he's a better fit. They just feel like it's somebody that they actually want. So let me go back and look at Buddy Hield, because Buddy Hield, about did he have, was that the playoffs? That was the playoffs. So let's look at his regular season, because if we're looking at his regular season, I want to be honest here. Like, yeah, he's getting 16. He's getting 16 minutes, man. Like, it just was what it was. Like I said, you barely even noticed that he was on the team. So, no, I wasn't wrong. He was getting in through what, 7 games he got with the Hawks. He got 7.3 minutes a game. So, like, he wasn't getting any burn. Like, again, you barely even noticed that he was on the team. So it just is what it is. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. But I understand it. It's the Hawks. You're in a position to have. You're in a position where you're not gonna have, where you're not gonna have a big contract or what have you. You're getting low for free agency, and perhaps you can do something next year in free agency. Again, I don't even know who's gonna be available or if they would even want to come to Atlanta. That's just the reality of the situation. The Mavs, they got their guy. They felt like they got the 2024 first overall pick, and they got the 2025 first overall pick in Cooper Flagg and Zaccharie Risacher. Hopefully that's gonna work out for them. Maybe he gets a new change of scenery, and he gets to do his thing there. And Oklahoma City Thunder, they get off salary. It just is what it is, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. We dropping this type of heat every day of the week. It's a big nothing burger for me. But hey, Lu Dort, I've always liked Lu Dort, so welcome to Atlanta. I just want to know where the bucket's gonna come from, bro. Like, that's all I want to know. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. I'll holler at y'all next time. Till next time. It's your boy Jay Easy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ. Godspeed.